A lot of people who don't think they need a hearing aid may already have one.
Up 2 streets, take a right.
He said up 2 streets and take a right.
They bring their hearing aid with them everywhere.
What'd he say?
He said he doesn't want to leave her, but he has to.
Now there's a hearing aid for people reluctant to wear one. It's called Miracle Ear. If you can hear people talk but can't understand all the words, if you have nerve deafness, Miracle Ear could help. And Miracle Ear is tiny, practically unnoticeable. Call 1-800-TDC-8343 for a free booklet about better hearing, what steps to take next, and how to get a free hearing test.
Thousand Island or vinaigrette?
She said Italian, Thousand Island, or vinaigrette.
Call Miracle Ear, 1-800-TDC-8343. The phone call, information, and hearing test are free. Call now. When you're losing your hearing, the worst thing to do is nothing.
What did he say?
The Discovery Channel wants to invite you to cruise the Caribbean and investigate the Mayan ruins of the Yucatan.
Sample the crystal clear waters of Cozumel.
Explore the coral reefs of Grand Cayman and Montego Bay, Jamaica.
Announcing the Discover the Caribbean contest.
This is your chance to win a cruise of a lifetime. One grand prize winner and 3 guests will be awarded a 7-day trip on the luxurious Regent Sea cruise liner.
You'll fly up where you belong on Continental Airlines to Tampa, Florida, your port of departure.
25 second-place winners will receive 5-piece cruise of a lifetime luggage sets, along with discount coupons valued at $250.
1,000 third-place winners will receive the Discovery Channel luggage tags, along with cruise of a lifetime discount coupons.
To enter the Discover the Caribbean contest today, send a postcard with your name, address, age, and phone number to
Discover the Caribbean contest. P.O. Box 1249, Landover, Maryland, 20785.
The Discovery Channel wants you to see the real world, so enter today.
Introducing Lee Sculptured Nails. Long-lasting like luxury salon nails, but affordable because you do them at home.
Lee Sculptured Nails. Affordable. But are they easy?
Like nothing you've ever used before. If you can polish your nails, you can do it. Glue on an extension.
No form.
Brush on the overlay.
Like nail polish.
Smooth shape and polish.
Lee Sculptured Nails are easy.
And long-lasting like salon nails. Plus, they're affordable.
Lee Sculptured Nails.
Who else but Lee?
Everywhere you look, products are packaged for value and convenience. It's true of donuts, bars of soap, cases of soda. Even long distance has been packaged for value and convenience. With AT&T's Reach Out America plan. It gives you long distance by the hour, not by the mile. Just phone 1-800-433-9990 to get an hour of AT&T calls every month, all across the country, to any other state, all for our lowest price ever, just $8. You can call as far as Hawaii, Puerto Rico, and the U.S. Virgin Islands, even Alaska. They're all packed into Reach Out America. So are your faraway friends and family. And you can talk to them all every month if you're willing to spend just $8. There's just one thing to remember. In order to get an hour of calls every month, all across the country for just $8, you have to call during the plan's hours. But that's the easy part, because the plan is packed with hours. You get all day Saturday and Sunday until 5 p.m. So while you're relaxing on the weekend, you can relax on the phone. You can even call every night starting as early as 10 p.m. You can use your hour any way you like, and extra hours cost even less. It's all packed into Reach Out America. And it can be yours if you phone 1-800-433-9990. Do it now to get an hour of AT&T calls every month all across the country for our lowest price ever, just $8. There's even a way to get a 15% discount on calls as early as 5 p.m. To order the plan that could help your long-distance dollars go farther, call toll-free 1-800-433-9990. That's 1-800-433-9990.
I'd like to order AT&T's Reach Out America.
Call now and enroll in AT&T's Reach Out America, the long-distance plan that's packed with value and convenience.
Could this be some strange desert landscape? Or is it Marshall Thompson getting another close-up look at the wildlife of Africa at Chipangali? Join Marshall and Viv Wilson for a fascinating look at elephants on Orphans of the Wild this Friday at 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific. Then, at 10:30 Eastern, 7:30 Pacific, marvel at the watery outposts of Australia as Animal Wonder Down Under explores island habitats both on land and underwater. Share in the wonder of nature on the Discovery Channel.
Tittles lived in the church, and she spent more time in the church than the people did, because she was always there.
No sport has changed more over the past few years than tennis. It's more colorful, competitive, and controversial than ever. Tennis Magazine delivers all the action. The conflicts, the stars, the big matches, the new equipment, and the tips that can improve your game.
Get a year of tennis for only $9.97, less than half the newsstand price. Call 800-253-1300. You'll also get our free booklet with tips to improve your game. Call 800-253-1300.
You're about to find out how you can get this 4-piece travel...
Turn the pages of time each week and feel closer to every part of our fascinating world. Subscribe now and get time for almost half off the cover price. Call 1-800-541-8400 and get 30 issues payable in 3 monthly installments of just $9.89 each. You'll also get free Time's Handsome Travel Collection, including a zippered garment bag, a roomy weekender, a travel tote, all of sturdy parachute nylon, plus a quartz travel alarm. So call 1-800...
An operator here at Time. If you call now, you'll get Time at almost half off the cover price, plus our 4-piece travel set, free with your paid subscription. This offer won't last long, so call now.
The crowds are cheering. There's dancing in the streets. They're crossing mountains, rushing from Rome, coming from all over the world to watch the amazing years of cinema. Miss this exciting event, and you may regret it. So stop fiddling around and join...
Whales have an attraction because they can do things that we can't, and they can do things that we don't understand. They can communicate with each other in an aquatic environment. They can play games with each other. They can find their way around. They can have their young. They can do all of this in the water when they're mammals, and they still have to breathe air and keep warm. We had no idea that Kavna would be pregnant when she arrived. It had never, ever occurred to us. I don't know why, because being a female of her age, it would be quite natural that she would be pregnant, but it had never occurred to us. I would say about the beginning of June, her mammaries began to swell and become very pronounced. And about the middle of June, the nipples that are usually concealed in 2 little slits were protruding. So we knew then, these were very obvious signs to us that her body was preparing for birth in the way that all mammalian species do. We watched that whale. We watched all the whales, as a matter of fact. Every day there was at least 4 hours of watching just those whales. Every day I would go down, first thing in the morning, and just sit in the quiet of the underwater viewing room and just watch her. Some people would say, well, Don't you get bored? Isn't it dull? Well, it wasn't at all. It was just a very wonderful experience, and I just didn't want to miss a minute of it. For science and for me. The whales developed marvelous games and very creative games, many of them very physical. It wasn't until I began spending all those hours downstairs watching them that I really began to feel that I knew them. And over time, all of us that watched really got to know them so well. Lugosi is very, very responsive to people. He loves people. He loves to have somebody at the window. The younger female, Sanak, was typically juvenile, sort of skittish, fast. She has a temper. We also looked at Kavna's personality, and she just seemed to us to be such a good, solid female. The waiting was the hardest thing. Every time there was a little change, we thought, any day now, any day. And the days passed, and of course it went on and on. Many times I would get home, have my dinner, and I would say to myself, I have to go down. I just have to go down. I have a feeling that I should be there. So I would go down and I would stand watching the whale in the middle of the night. Nothing would happen. We had one very definite false alarm. One afternoon, she began to throw her tail against the side of the pool, violently, very violently, and she would snake along the side of the pool. It was terrible to watch, and we thought, this is it. But it was too early. It was only the middle of June, or rather the beginning of June. But we put our plan into action, which had been ready for weeks and weeks before. We went down, we waited, and within an hour or so, everything had calmed down, and she was right back to normal. It was a fire drill, and not a fire. We never did figure out just exactly what was going on, but she continued to do this periodically throughout the rest of her pregnancy. Well, on this afternoon, I was down there, and just about ready to call it a day and go home. And she just drifted into the middle of the pool. She'd never done that before. And then all of a sudden there were gallons of this fluid. And I couldn't believe my eyes. I thought, I'm really seeing it. It's happened. The membranes have broken. It's going to start. The appearance of milk jetting from the mammaries as she was going through contractions was quite a surprise. It was very heartening to know that she was prepared for this baby and that she did have milk. But all during the latter part of her delivery, the milk jetted from the mammaries with each contraction. The most wonderful thing to us was that she was so calm. She just looked so totally in control. And from this, we rather suspect that she may have given birth before. She was so cool. But then things started to progress rather quickly. Her vent started opening more and more, and we, of course, were waiting, thought we had lots of time. At a few minutes after 9, we realized that the baby was being born head first. Now, typically birth in cetaceans, it has been flukes first or tail first. Everything was going so beautifully, and then all of a sudden, here was a head first birth, and I really thought it was dead. What could we do? All we could do was watch and just hope that the whole thing resolved itself one way or another. And actually, things started progressing so quickly after that that we didn't have too much time to worry so much about ourselves. But she still looked so good. She was moving around, swimming, and so on. And then she started pushing the baby out. Every 2 or 3 minutes, the baby would be pushed out and then withdrawn. So things were going along quite smoothly, relatively speaking. Just before 10 to 10, the baby was delivered right up to the pectoral fins. And then it opened its mouth and it wagged its head. It was so fast. It was just so fast. It was just sort of pump, pump, and gone, and just so vigorous, like a little worm. The baby was totally disoriented. It was swimming on this animal and bumping into that one. And that was so hard. It was just so cute and so brand new, and all its flippers were all limp and soft. And here were all these big giants. And he just, you know, we wanted to go in there and protect him and do all these things for him, and we couldn't do anything. And of course, the whole thing settled down into a very natural environment, natural situation. They sorted it out themselves. I can't describe to you how I felt when the baby died. I was totally devastated. Not because I felt responsible. Nothing that we could have done differently would have changed it at all. But the fact that he had brought so much joy to everybody, and me personally. And when he died, it was just such a loss. Such a loss. And then I remember walking through the park the afternoon of the evening that he died, and I knew he was going to die that afternoon. And I couldn't work, so I went out and I walked in the park, and all these beautiful leaves had just fallen off the trees because it was such a windy day. And I thought, that's really what life is all about. Here it is, this beautiful leaf. It changes a lovely gold, and then it falls. And it's going to rain, and somebody's going to step on it, and it's gone. And our little whale was the same way. It was just like a little flash, a star. And his life should have been longer, but it wasn't. And he just sort of peaked and went in a season, just like a leaf. But it was still really, really hard.
You give your hand to me.
The beautiful voice.
And then you say goodbye.
Of Roger Whittaker.
I watch you walk away beside the lucky guy. I saw the harbor.
Now you can enjoy the world-famous voice of Roger Whittaker in his all-new collection,
best-loved ballads.
Is your heart filled with pain? Shall I come back again? Tell me, dear, are you lonesome tonight? Lay your head.
Roger's rich, warm voice is captured in every song, all specially recorded for this brand new 2-record treasury.
Hey, did you happen to see the most beautiful girl in the world? And she believes in me. Memory, all alone in the moonlight. I'll be seeing you.
Remember, this beautiful all-new 2-record treasury is not sold in any store.
While I give to you and you give to me.
Stay tuned to order now.
To order, call toll-free 1-800-TDC-8343. That's 1-800-TDC-8343. To save all COD and handling charges and pay only $12.98 for 2 albums or 2 cassettes, send check or money order to Roger Whittaker, care of the Discovery Channel, P.O. Box 60668, Phoenix, Arizona.
You always want to look your best, but the last thing you have time to do is shop. That's why there's the Spiegel catalog. It's filled with looks you love. Ralph Lauren, Calvin Klein, Liz Claiborne. And you can order 24 hours a day. We deliver to your home or office and pick up at no cost to you. For your new Spiegel catalog, call this toll-free number. For $5, you'll get our 500-page catalog, this elegant eyeshadow collection, and a $3 certificate toward any purchase. Spiegel accepts Visa, MasterCard, and American Express. The Spiegel catalog. It's for the woman who has everything but...
If you love a mystery, can't resist an unsolved murder, you know who's the most popular mystery writer of all time. Agatha Christie. A classic puzzle, Murder on the Orient Express. Now, we'd like to send you this new hardcover edition of Murder on the Orient Express to introduce you to the Agatha Christie Mystery Collection. These beautifully bound heirloom editions will enhance your home. They'll involve your children, your whole family in reading. Call now and get the classic Murder on the Orient Express to examine free for 10 days. Should you decide to keep it, all you pay is $9.95 plus postage and handling. Then you'll automatically receive another Agatha Christie mystery once a month for a 10-day examination. You may return any copy. Stop whenever you want. If you love a mystery, call now and receive Agatha Christie's Murder on the Orient Express.
Murder on the Orient Express is yours to examine, free, for 10 days. Just call toll-free 1-800-253-1300. That's 1-800-253-1300. Operators are standing by. Call now, 1-800-253-1300. That's 1-800-253-1300.
Explore the controversy surrounding the coyote in the Pacific outdoors tonight on the Discovery Channel at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, 5:30 p.m. Pacific. Then experience the training for space that Mark Garneau underwent as he became the first Canadian astronaut at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. And see the animals of the Great Northwest at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. All tonight on the Discovery Channel.
Introducing Lee Sculptured Nails. Long-lasting like luxury salon nails, but affordable because you do them at home.
Lee Sculptured Nails. Affordable. But are they easy?
Like nothing you've ever used before. If you can polish your nails, you can do it. Glue on an extension.
No form.
Brush on the overlay.
Like nail polish.
Smooth shape and polish.
Lee Sculptured Nails are easy.
And long-lasting like salon nails. Plus, they're affordable.
Lee Sculptured Nails.
Who else but Lee?
Hi, I'm Bob Vila. Millions of you have watched my home repair show on TV. If you've been putting off those home repairs and improvements you were planning, I've got something to show you. As you can see, I'm in the middle of laying a tile floor here in the bathroom. What I wanted to show you is a book that takes you through a project like this step by step. It's called Kitchens and Bathrooms, and it's part of the Time Life Books Home Repair and Improvement series. What I'm about to do is outlined in the chapter on ceramic tile, right here on page 26. First, you roll up the sheet so that the bottom side is facing outwards. Then apply the mastic with a trowel, and then lay the sheet gently into place and roll it out smoothly. If I'm going too fast for you, don't worry. It's all in the book, Kitchens and Bathrooms, step by step. Now let's go to the kitchen. What I'm doing here is reorganizing a cabinet to make better use of the space. I've removed the shelving and put in utility drawers. And on this side, I put in a sliding panel for a pot rack. And over here, I'm just putting the finishing touches on an additional storage panel. Now I'll be able to get to my pots, and they won't get in the way. It only looks tough until you know where to look. Now let's go check out the den. See this bookcase? Well, I built it myself with this book at my side. Each volume of Home Repair and Improvement gives you all the tricks of the trades. Call now and you'll start receiving these helpful books, one about every other month. Keep only those you want, cancel anytime. With your first book, Kitchens and Bathrooms, you'll also get this 12-foot Stanley tape measure free with your purchase. The Time Life Books Home Repair and Improvement series comes in handy in this house. It'll come in handy in yours, too. Well, I've got to go finish that bathroom tile. See you later.
Call 1-800-445-4200 to examine kitchens and bathrooms for 15 days. When you decide to keep it, pay just $10.95 plus shipping and handling. Other volumes will follow, one approximately every other month. Keep only the ones you want. Cancel anytime. So call 1-800-445-4200. That's 1-800-445-4200.
The Athenaeum, a 200-year-old library used as a retreat for the British gentlemen. Will ladies soon invade this traditional establishment?
We spent some time looking at the question of admitting ladies to full proprietorship of the Athenaeum. Of course, we already took a major step in this direction a couple of years ago when we agreed to allow ladies into the dining room and to use the staircase.
Will this man's oasis be disrupted by the ladies? Join the Discovery Channel for This England.
If you have this much to read and you're only reading this much, then make yourself a super reading machine with the incredible speed reading hand video program. Learn the easy to master techniques that can get you reading 3 to 5 times faster with better concentration, comprehension, and recall. Thousands have already paid up to $500 to learn these exciting techniques in a classroom, but now your whole family can learn these proven time-saving methods at their own pace and for a fraction of the cost. Let expert speed reader and president of Allstate Speed Reading, Steve Moydell, teach you the simple exercises that can have you reading almost as fast as you can turn the pages. Imagine being able to zip through novels, textbooks, magazines, business reports, and anything else with complete understanding. And it's so easy that anyone can learn to do it. Video Times magazine says the average reader can greatly increase reading speed and comprehension with the skills taught in this tape. Paul Barkin writes, it really works. In just 3 days, I doubled my speed and improved my comprehension by 10%. And Neil Sanders writes, my rate went up approximately 10 times and my comprehension went up by 20%. The speed reading hand video program comes complete with a powerful study guide with over 30 remarkable simple ways to increase your learning potential. But that's not all. As an extra bonus for ordering now, you'll also receive absolutely free the audio tape Super Memory Power. Learn to memorize anything quickly and easily, including names and faces, vocabulary lists, foreign languages, speeches, and much, much more. And if you use your credit card to order right now, you'll also receive as an extra special bonus the audio tape Mastering Concentration, where you'll learn step by step how to focus your mind to achieve all your goals. All this for the incredible low price of only $39.95. That's right, only $39.95, and it comes with a complete no-risk money-back guarantee. If you're not 100% satisfied, just return the program within 30 days for a full refund. This special TV offer ends soon, so order now. Call toll-free 1-800-TDC-8343. That's 1-800-TDC-8343. Use your Visa or MasterCard. Call now, 1-800-TDC-8343. Or send check or money order for $39.95 plus $3 shipping and handling to Speed Reading, Box 60668, Phoenix, Arizona, 85082. Order now.
This award-winning daily newspaper, famous for its unbiased editorial policy, reports the news around the globe and around the corner. It's the Christian Science Monitor. Now you can subscribe to the Monitor at a very special price. Get 4 months of the Monitor delivered daily for only $19.95. Save almost 50% off the basic price. 4 months, only $19.95. And you may cancel at any time. The Monitor. Call 1-800-554-2828.
It's the magic of Christmas. And what better way to celebrate that magic than by singing your favorite Christmas carols with your family and friends. The Christmas Caroling Kit. 16 of the world's favorite Christmas carols. Your Christmas Caroling Kit comes complete with songbooks so that you can all sing along. You get 2 versions of each Christmas carol, one with our own carolers singing and one with just the music, so that you can sing along with the orchestra. The Christmas Caroling Kit. Beautifully recorded in full stereo sound on a high-quality long-playing cassette. This Christmas, give the gift of song with the Christmas Caroling Kit. Only $15.95. Comes with songbooks.
Order now. Have your credit card ready and call toll-free 1-800-526-5000. That's 1-800-526-5000.
The Discovery Channel wants to invite you to cruise the Caribbean and investigate the Mayan ruins of the Yucatan.
Sample the crystal clear waters of Cozumel.
Explore the coral reefs of Grand Cayman and Montego Bay, Jamaica.
Announcing the Discover the Caribbean contest.
This is your chance to win a cruise of a lifetime. 1 grand prize winner and 3 guests will be awarded a 7-day trip on the luxurious Regent Sea Cruise liner with 9 lounges, 3 bars, a full casino, along with 4 major dining experiences each day. It's a trip you deserve.
You'll fly up where you belong on Continental Airlines to Tampa, Florida, your port of departure. There you will be picked up by limousine, receive $1,000 spending money, and a 5-piece deluxe set of leather luggage.
To enter the Discover the Caribbean contest today, send a postcard with your name, address, age, and phone number to
Discover the Caribbean contest. P.O. Box 1249, Landover, Maryland 20785.
The Discovery Channel wants you to see the real world, so enter today.
This week, the Discovery Channel looks at the 2 most important Asian nations today, Japan and China. Tuesday at 12 a.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Pacific, see how Japan is facing the problems of an industrialized nation, such as pollution, overpopulation, and inflation. On Japan, an interdependent nation. Wednesday at 12 a.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Pacific, go with David Attenborough to China and see the wide variety of cuisine on the heart of the dragon, eating.